Hey guys, Admiral Neelix here. I just wanted to do a quick video, and you know me, quick isn't all that fast with me. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I have a friend who's in another alliance, and we both are actually having to hunt level 39 faction ships for our dailies. Right now I'm working on hunting the Klingons so that I can clear this guy here, the Romulan part of it. I had already done the Federation Klingon part of it. By what I did was I went to go kill my Romulan ships first. I hit all 25 of those so that it cleared the level 39s and the 1038s that I needed. When you do the higher of the two, it'll automatically clear out the lower if you just stick with the highers. So now I'm working on clearing them for the Romulans by hunting Klingons, and pickings are a little slow right now. Somebody had cleared the area of 39s before we got here, and so what he's doing and what I'm doing is we're clearing 38s and 37s. Now, if he was only needing 38s or 37s, then every 39 that I kill would make more room for 37s or 38s. But in this case, what we're doing is taking turns, really. My ship is going to last a lot longer than his. That's him right there in the blue. Everybody say hi to Grandpops, really good guy. He's a level 26, and he must have already been locking faction pretty quick or during his low level, which a lot of people can do. So don't lose faith in that. How he's able to kill all the 39s he needs, I don't know. He's probably got a damn good crew. You know what? Let's check it out while we're here, while we're wasting time. I'm going to go ahead and tap on him, and let's scan him real quick. I hope it doesn't give him an attack alert. Okay, so he's using the same crew that I am. Pike, Moreau, and Chen. And, apparently Beverly Crusher and Picard are going to be the higher version of the Pike and Moreau. Okay, I don't have them yet, so I can't test it to do that video yet. But when I do, be sure that I'm going to make that video. But as it stands right now, because I don't have them too, we're using the old standby, Pike, Moreau, and Chen, for the regular reds that we're killing. So that's pretty much how he's doing it. He must have been able to level them up a little bit. Now, I don't know if Pops, I don't get into anybody's business about it or anything like that. I don't know if he's what some people call a wallet warrior. Scopely wouldn't get paid if there weren't people who pay to play the game. A lot of people give them a bad rap. Yeah, they do climb up the ladder a little higher, and all that stuff. But, at some point they're shooting themselves in the foot with that, because they're going to get so high that they're not going to be able to attack the lowers, And that's one thing I want to bring up as far as as far as the next survey that comes up if you get it. I posted in one of my other videos that I would like to see the ability to maybe have one of your mining ships, one of your surveys, dock on to one of your alliances base and maybe drop off some materials. Because, if you don't need the level 2 stuff anymore, and I guess that's why they made the scrapping, because let's talk about something real quick while I'm resting here. Way over here, one of these spots here, I want to say it was okay, the word Klingon is on it right now. Okay, so I'm going to position it right next to the spot can that you see up top middle, just to the right of it. That building there, I believe it used to be, when the game first started, that when you reach level 50, you were able to sell some of your stuff to players within your alliance. Don't quote me on those verbatim words. There was something there that allowed you to sell off items that you didn't need anymore, or that maybe you had a little too extra or whatever like that, something to spare, to alliance members. But now it's just a dead button. You can't see that I'm tapping it but I am tapping it and it's not activating. These little empty slots used to light up and tell you what they were going to be in the future. Like, let's say, I think it's one of these that'll still do it. Yeah, okay, so I just tapped on that blank one there, and here it tells you what it's going to be, right? That's basically what these empty slots in the middle of the screen used to do. These three here, and then the one here that's empty at the R&D station. And again, this building here that I'm placing up by the hand, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. That used to be the store. Okay, so what I'm getting at is maybe on the next survey, let's go to items real quick, and I'm going to go to materials. Let's see. I think I'm in the right spot. Maybe. Okay, like these here. Yes, you can build 2-tier ships and then scrap them for 3-tier parts and materials. But, like, what am I going to do with these guys? The ones. I can't, I can't do a Rialta anymore. I'm not going to build any of those 1-level ships anymore. Frankly, I don't even know if they're scrappable. But I mean, it's just, it wouldn't be worth for me to turning all this into 2-star stuff just so that I can turn it into the 3-star stuff. So, like, maybe if there's a way that they can build some kind of minor ship, and I know it's going to be $100 package, and maybe you'll get parts in some kind of battle event or what have you, but to make it to where you can load up on some of these parts and help out your beginning crew by giving them some of these parts. And if you have to sell them to the little guy or trade or whatever, what would also be a good trade? Old ship blueprints. I don't want to sit here and build all these over again and over and over and over again. So I don't know. However you word it, whatever practical use we could put to it, just to get rid of some of that stuff. It clutters. And yeah, it's all digital, but still, it clutters. Okay. So anyways, back to the teamwork thing. Now, since I've been talking, he's probably been killing up a storm. That message that you see there waiting, that's him replying to me saying, hey, I'm going to make a video doing this thing. And here we go. Here's another point I want to touch on. You see this guy here? You see the star? Klingon Scout. So for those of you who are trying to hunt them and have never seen one before, when you zoom out all the way, you're going to see it's the fastest moving ship in the system. They're always going to be interceptors, as far as I know. Maybe when you get higher and higher and higher than what I am, maybe they're different. I don't know. Somebody's probably going to say they are, and I hope they do. Yeah. And let's say that you need them for your faction store. Let's go to faction store, and let's just go ahead and zoom on. If you look here with the Romulan messages, I have 699. I used to have a whole lot more, but I've been using them. And let's see here. I believe it's is it Romulan clan? No, it's Romulan Federation. So the Federation count, I just added to my count. But you don't see that added to this yet. Here's a way to probably do it. So let's go to, let me go ahead and start killing this guy so I can keep my end of the bargain. All right, so we're going to go to battle logs. Okay, and you see here where it's the scout. I went ahead and pressed it, and no cargo gain. Okay, no, I hit the wrong one. Where's the scout? Yeah, I did hit it. No cargo gain, and no chest found. Well, that was a waste of a kill. But you can tell right away if you would have gotten one of those messages, because one of these white boxes on the right here, you see the 2 cargo boxes. That means that you got a chest. Now, let me go down here. Okay, here, right at the top part of the Klingon Scout. You see it has a chest there on the side? This one here will have a message. All right, there we are. So I just added 77. I'm going to collect it, and you can rewind a little bit so you can see how many I had. I'm going to go back over here, and look, 545. I had 4 something earlier. All right, so you can claim them right away, like when you're needing them, because I teach my guys. Okay, this is a practice you might want to start, and I have mentioned it before. In items, right here in this tag here, items, you'll see loot chests. Come on now. I had just opened up 1,000 of them. I usually save up to 1,000 or maybe 2,000 if I'm feeling frisky, and then I'll sit there and open them. The more of those you save, the better the loot you'll get. The higher the ship you hunt, as far as reds are concerned, the better loot you're going to get if you save them up. Now, lately and recently, I have been hunting way up here in. Let me go ahead and start another one so I can show you on the map. I have been hunting way up here with my Saladin into this area here, the Nikola 41. Now, for those of you who aren't at these levels yet, when you kill those ships, you get broken ship parts. Okay, and what to do with those, I guess when I keep hitting the wrong button. Down here where it says ship parts in the almost middle of the screen, right next to the white materials, when you hit that, this refinery will open, I think I was told that it's going to open, I think at either 39 or 40, maybe 41, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to eventually open, and then all those broken ship parts, and to show you that I have indeed been hunting there, let me go ahead and go back to items, and I want to say it's in materials as well, but they're going to be way here at the bottom, so let's scroll all the way down. There we go. Broken ship parts. As you see, broken survey parts. You know what? I thought I had more. I have been hunting the broken... Oh, here we go. Broken battleship parts, broken explorer parts, broken interceptor parts. So, I'm already collecting some. I don't know exactly what they're for just yet. They're probably going to be for 4-star ships. You probably have to refine them to get them fixed, is what I'm guessing. But as you see, I also have some Explorer parts and all. Now, I believe these that are fixed, I believe those came from when I scrapped my Mayflower. The survey parts and all this stuff, these fixed ones, I have no clue where I got them from. I really don't. So maybe they came along with some of the bigger ships that I was killing. But yeah, okay, so, and then of course the Mayflower is how I got all these rare refined ore that are 4-star and stuff, you know. So it's somebody had asked me how much money I spent on this game. Personally, I didn't spend a whole lot. It's just that when you know little secrets here and there and where to hunt and what to do, you can you can apply that. I mean, you know, as I replied to the comment where the guy had asked me how much I had spent, I was honest. I used to have a radio show, and my producer wanted me to have a head start when the game first started. He wanted me to review this game, and of course, with it being Star Trek, I was more than happy to start playing the game. He put up $1,000 for me to get a jump start, mostly so I can see storyline on what it was going to be about. But you know, there's people in the chat room that just kept on attacking me, so I ended up keeping on, I guess you could say. Okay, so that's going to be about it here pretty soon. Let me get back to helping this guy here, and then of course I have to end with my spiel. If you like this video, and if you found it helpful at all, if you think teamwork is the best way to start guiding your peeps to get ships, like here, he's hunting that. He needed to hunt some 39s, and so by me hitting 38s and 37s, I'm generating more 39s for him to hit, you see. And of course, he's doing it vice versa for me as well. But however, his 26 ship may not last as long as mine is. See, he's already almost at half a hull. I still have quite a bit of hull left. And so with that, we are helping each other finish our dailies. Practice this with your team. Get them to have the buddy system. Unfortunately, the guy that would normally help me with this, and I would help him, is asleep right now. So I'm relying on this old friend of mine from another alliance, of course. Let me see, and I don't think, yeah, we're not enemies. Good. He's too good of a guy to be enemy with anyway. Alrighty, so yeah, share, like, subscribe. Look down my playlist, see if there's something that I might be able to answer, or that I have answered already if you have a certain question. And if you have a question that I haven't answered yet, I will try my best to figure it out. I don't know everything. It's all still a learning process for me, especially since Scopely had added some new content to the game. And there it is. I hope you have a good night. Have fun. And as always, take care.